Beer tending is essentially, to the customer, the value is that you can try new craft beers without the barrier of having to buy a six-pack, without the barrier of having to buy a really expensive beer at a bar without knowing that you're going to like it. Right now we're looking at, say, 7 to 10 on Wednesday evening. No one's going to be at a bar unless they have a reason to be. And so we're providing them the reason. There's really great beer. It tastes great. You're really going to enjoy it. You're probably going to want to buy it again. We just had our first event at IVN in Princeton, and for me, the best part was seeing the smiles on people's faces while they were there, enjoying the beer, enjoying the company of some Princeton students, some non-Princeton students, getting the opportunity to have a social interaction that's a little different than what you face every day. We had 3 beers at the event. There were the Victory Prima Pills, the Victory Hop Devil, and the Brooklyn Black Chocolate Step. So I personally chose the beers for this event, and I was trying to appeal to a wide variety of people, not just stout drinkers or not just IPA drinkers, and really try to encourage a lot of people to come out. To start out, if you're a new craft beer drinker, I would recommend maybe trying a Brooklyn Lager. It's a nice, simple malty beer that's easy to find and cheap and not too much of a burden on your mouth. That sounded weird, but and then maybe try something like the Victory Hop Devil, one of the IPAs that we had at the event. It's a simple, bitter, fruity IPA that really shows off the style. And maybe just to get a little bit of an exposure to foreign beers, maybe try out a Hefeweizen, a wheat beer, where there's still yeast in the beer as you drink it. It's a very different feeling. Mouthfeel is often lighter, more tingly. You can get hints of banana and more interesting flavors in the beer, so maybe try a Weihenstephaner Hefeweizen. Looking towards the future, we're in the process of developing a new website where people can go to beertending.com and say they live in San Antonio, Texas, and they have a favorite bar there. They can go to our website, pick their bar, pick their time that they want this event, and pick 3 beers that they'd really like to have. Maybe beers that they haven't had before, or their favorite beers that they also want their friends to be able to access. And so as we move on, it's going to be a lot less about my own personal preferences and more about what the people on our site want. And hopefully there will be people motivated to pick beers and start campaigns and get enough people excited about it to actually make an event worthwhile.